Whoa, yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Tune in for the show.
Welcome back to the Funny Uncle Podcast episode. What episode are we on?
13.
13. Lucky number 13. Hi ho. Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi.
Hi ho.
We are a Funny
Hi.
Uncle Podcast. We are the Beta Boiz, leaders of the Girth Gang. I am your host. All of us are hosts, but I'm your host, Teddy Roosevelt.
I'm also your host, Girth Brooks.
I'm also your host, John Wang.
We are the Beta Boiz. We're here to maybe make you laugh, make you, juggle your
Exteriors.
thorax.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not bugs.
Maybe tickle your orifice
But
a
we
little
live
bit.
a bug's life, though.
We do live a bug's life because we're all in it,
I wish Bug's Life was remade in Russia and it was about the proletariat and it was just like a really like deep state.
Proletariat?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't even know what that
I
means.
love cheese, yeah.
I just.
I love cheese.
Are you a provolone?
Yeah, I'm a provolone.
He's a provolone.
I'm a
Dude, like Russian people are white, but they're like different white. Like, they're like
dude, they're like
Speaking of,
they're like ape. No. Okay, this is gonna sound racist. I don't know. The Russians are like ape white because they have big fucking like big exteriors.
what?
Ape white. It's like they're really close to.
what?
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad take. Just because they're so fucking big.
Russians
and so, the more I say it, the more I don't like it.
Neanderthal. You could use Neanderthal.
Why'd you say ape?
You said ape.
Ape white.
Ape boy?
Yeah.
But just say you sound like you're saying a boy, like
No, no.
like a boy, like
No. I
Oh.
would have gone with full browed Neanderthal.
Why'd you
but
say chimpanzee or something?
I don't know. Dude.
already getting.
I just want to know why they.
trouble.
I just want to know why they all. I just want to know why they all wear Adidas. That's what I want to know. Like why?
It's 'cause
Why
it's what they-
Adidas? Why not like something Russian?
I'm sure some wear Puma, right? Puma, Adidas,
When-
or is it
when-
more Adidas?
Because when boy talks to sister, you need to stomp at his extremities and make sure when you wipe it, you still look fresh as fuck.
I wonder how homeless people in Russia like.
They don't know homeless. We eat them.
We do
That's
not have
true.
homeless
They eat the
problem.
homeless. They
We
dip
feed
them.
them to the dogs.
They dip them in cabbage soup, and then they give them to Dmitri, and then they give
Yes.
them to Alexander, and also Alexandria, which is my sister's cousin's weddings.
Yes, she makes
Cousin.
very great beet soup,
Very good.
and then she
Very good.
beats him.
And then they often sometimes they
In
go,
Russia, men do not beat
But
women.
hold on,
women
wait,
beat
wait,
men.
hold on. Before you start talking, they usually go to Las Vegas and they go to Circa.
Oh,
Circa,
Very good, very good.
Sergey Sarka.
And sometimes I
Circa.
call my various women Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
That-
but
that-
you need to
that,
tell
uh,
Monday she needs to swap. She says Wednesday.
And sometimes Wednesday wants to
was,
take the place of Friday.
And
And that's when I tell Friday, hey, fuck off, you're not Friday, you're Monday.
That was a callback. That was a callback. So we are back home. This is the first episode we've done this year here.
Shit, that's right.
Oh, that's
almost
right.
March.
We've been doing like we've been going to other places.
Yeah, we've been not here. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we've been not here. Not here.
Get to it.
Yeah,
Get
get to it quicker.
The viewers are watching.
Yeah, the viewers are watching. Yeah, it's been. Speaking of Russian, we actually met Robert and me.
Oh my god.
Met,
Oh my god.
met somebody at an open mic. 'cause
Okay,
they do
so
comedy.
last week Frank and I were hitting some spots. What day was it? Thursday?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday. So
Yeah.
we hit 3 spots. Shout outs to Green Room Comedy, Gino,
Gino Riccardi,
and Ray.
Funny
you
ass
guys are
dude.
dope.
Ray.
And then the DTP Mike downtown Pomona. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, that was a good one
They
too.
gave us 10 minutes.
They
you know,
did.
We drove out, and then we went to Vicky's off Melrose.
Vicky's, yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. What? Okay, let me just say this.
Fucking radical, man.
Dude, Vicky's was the aborted dream of a little boy who wanted to be something in Hollywood but did too many whippets to get there. Because, mind you, Vicky's used to be Bert's back room. And Bert's back
R.I.P.
room was
Big
a
R.I.P.
it was a training ground for anyone to be, it was a place for a nobody to be in the same room with a somebody and to work your material.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Literally. And then we were there with literally, it became a place where nobody's could be with somebody's, and then we wound up being in a place with nobodies, with little people that have no identity because they're from the deep state. Like, literally, there's a bunch of people that, like, literally don't, I doubt any of them have visas. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, these guys are so fucking weird.
There's an element of like people that live in LA or like just like hang out in LA, just like, where did you
Like
come from?
drifters, like
You just like,
drifters.
and like people don't understand like LA, like it's kind of a dangerous place. You know, like,
Oh my
it's a very
God.
dangerous place. We can get to that more later, but anyway, you guys can talk about
Frank,
fucking-
first impression. What happened right when you walked in?
Well, we usually walk into, we pay our $5 because, we're champs and we love pay to play.
or
we
chumps.
pay $5. Keep in mind, if people that don't know this about comedy, there's a lot of pay to plays. You pay money to do X amount of stage time, like minutes. $5 for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we pay our $5, and as soon as we get there, we notice that the room doesn't say Bert's back room anymore. It says Vicky's.
Some shitty graffiti. You
yeah,
want
and
to be
some
like,
shitty fucking graffiti, and all of a sudden we're just like, is that weed? Yeah, it's weed. I think it's weed. So we start
legal.
going. Yeah, so we start going up the steps, and we were like, we look into the room, and it's just like, I literally got transported to picture whatever 2012 like looks to you. That's literally what the room was. It literally looked like a smoke shop mixed with like somebody's room.
It looked like a halfway house.
Did anybody have like those tank tops that just say Cali with the bud leaf on it?
Pretty much.
Dude, okay, the
Pretty
dude,
much.
okay, the dude, his name is Johnny. He had a
No. Reverend Johnny.
Yeah, Reverend Johnny,
Oh,
but
good.
his hat said
Fuck off.
Was
his
he
hat-
preaching from the pulpit or what the fuck was he doing?
he was preaching for the Nas. That's what he was
Dude, he
preaching
was preaching
for.
to Nas, dude.
He had a hat that
Jesus.
said Rev Real Ass Dude. Reverend Real Ass Dude. And he had a Spider-Man button down, and he had some janky ass black Dickies that were oversized and some red Chucks that he's probably never cleaned. And he just looked so bad.
Dude, and the first thing he's like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? Takes a fat whippet.
And keep in mind,
Hang up sheets over there.
That's like such a 90s thing. Like there's ways of getting high in different decades. Like when you didn't have weed, you either got high on
Fill it
paint,
up.
Get on my
gasoline,
balloon again. Fill it up. Quit playing.
or you did whippets. It's just like
Dude,
weed is legal. What the fuck are you doing whippets
the best
for?
part the best part that was happening, he had these little Nas tanks,
The
and
canisters.
the little canisters,
Jesus
and he would he would suck it,
He'd kill
and
it.
then he would throw them just randomly
In
in
the
the room. Like he didn't give a fuck where they were. They were just like, oh, throwing it over here. This is my room.
It was a
Throw it
drug
over here,
den.
this is mine.
The place
Yeah.
was a drug den.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking
And there's
sad.
this chick who had her hair looked like, remember when Trix cereal came out with a yogurt line and it had the multiple colors?
Oh,
That's
dude,
what her fucking hair looked like.
Bro, I
And
used to
you-
freeze
she looked
those
like
and put a
George-
spoon in it. and-
Yeah. You don't want to put your spoon in her. Okay. Yeah. She was.
Yeah, she looked like she was getting taught.
Stinky.
She probably
yeah.
uses a spoon, right? And
Yeah,
lights a little lighter underneath
Dude,
it,
she
right?
was like a blunt that got passed around too much.
She
Oh,
she
God.
looked like she was gonna
Yeah.
get tossed.
Yeah, dude. At one point,
Around.
doing my set, she was just passed the fuck out, like, and she had a yogurt cup.
She had a yogurt cut in between her coochie,
and I was like, this chick, she got a yogurt cup in her choo choo.
She's getting a little.
her pH balance is off.
I was like, she's like, she ate the probiotic for where it's supposed to go.
Do you think she had some Yakult, little Yakult? You know, like
she,
little fucking.
she had some fucking yak.
Dude,
probiotics.
she just looked like the type of girl that was like, oh my god, like I know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm not doing, but like maybe.
She's like, I don't even remember like half. My
I'm a
life.
Gemini. I just can't make up my mind.
Yeah. Oh my god,
I'm
you're
so
a Pisces.
crazy.
I gotta avoid you.
She looks like she accidentally crushed up crystals she was using to pray to and shot him up. Like that's literally what she. Like she shot up amethyst. She's like, I'm
Bitch, you need to sage this room.
Here's the thing. We're not slut shaming or anything like that.
No,
We're
not at
gonna do-
all, not at all.
But there is something, and you guys can like quote me on it, and like I'll take it to the grave. I'll die on this hill. But there is something about there being one girl in a room full of
trap
men.
dudes, like trap
In a
house.
room full of men, willingly, no one's holding her hostage. She's nobody's girlfriend.
She's
but
a
there
woman.
is something.
She's a
but
woman.
there is
Do your
something,
thing.
and girls will agree with this too. There is something about a girl being in a room just with all guys and smoking. You're just like, what is really
There's a lot of equations happening.
on here?
that are not being said. You know.
What's going on? Hold on. What are you doing? Who brought her?
Who is she? What the fuck is she?
She was the type of girl who was like really nerdy in high school, and then like fucked a really bad guy, like a bad dude.
Oh, we know a couple
And then
of
like,
those.
yeah, I won't say the name, but their initials are
dude.
literally the nerdiest chick, the nerdiest girl, and then all of a sudden she became one of these girls that like like literally in all her photos.
She became a pick-me.
She had
She's a pick-me
she had
girl.
a friend off camera like pushing up her boobs like that, and she's like, "My life is decided by choices and whatever drink I'm having tonight."
It's like, bitch, you
shut
got like
up.
you had like a 4.0
I know
in
my
middle
swag,
school.
not
like,
my story.
You had a 4.0, and then you had 4 fucking like heroin lines in your arm by the time you were 17. Like, dude, what are you
Where
doing?
did we go wrong?
Dude, it was
We were on
weird, dude.
mathletes together, and then you were fucking athletes. You went from mathletes
was just-
to athletes.
It was just weird because like, all right, so like the guy had a rule. He's like we all signed up, we paid. There's 4
we
comics in
paid
there.
so that we were like, all right, well, we're here.
There was 4 comics in there, and one of them was already in there for like 10 minutes. He was cool. His name was Jimmy.
Jimmy.
He looks so pissed.
Oh, he was bummed.
But we also went with Viet Nguyen.
We love
badass
you.
comic.
Sweet
Love you,
baby
dude.
boy.
You're the fucking
Fuck
best.
yeah.
But
his Instagram is at Viet Speaks English.
yeah, Viet's been fucking hilarious. He's so great. He's a great guy. But the Johnny was very insistent. He goes, "Oh, we can't start the show unless there's 10 people who signed up." And there's 4 comics, so we're
4 of
like,
us.
"Oh,
and
so
it's
we're
like 9:30 at night.
yeah." So it's like,
We're on Melrose.
all right, so cool.
Bro,
There's
no
a
one's
lockdown.
coming.
So then all
No
of a
one's
sudden,
coming, dude.
somebody walks in, and we're like, "Oh, that's 6 people in here." And then another person walks in. Oh, it's 7.
And then the more people started walking in, and the more tattoos they started having on their face and on their neck.
Yeah.
And then next thing we know,
And
we're
next
in
thing
a
you know,
fucking
there's
trap
17, 18 people, and we're like, "Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing?"
Because Viet kept telling us like, "No, dude, like just trust me, like just trust me." Like,
No, but
they-
you gotta
they
say
were
like,
gonna show
yeah.
up.
No, you gotta trust me. No, you gotta trust me.
No, trust me.
That's
No,
really
trust
how
me.
he talks. We're not making
No,
fun
you
of
gotta
that.
trust me.
Really
Yeah, it's
how he-
fucking cool. Like, he's fucking
so
cool.
Fucking
funny.
love Viet.
But it was just weird seeing all these people, and we kept saying like, "Oh my God, there's 18 people in here. Now it's time to start the show." But Johnny was so insistent of
Mind
like,
you, he was running a karaoke. Like he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do karaoke until he does it," and he's just screaming. He's like,
while he's doing Nas.
Can you be like more of a piece of shit?
And the best part about it is that he had a kid.
Oh God.
He ended his set by saying, "Well, thank you guys so much. It means a lot that you're here. I guess I won't kill myself tonight. Have a good night."
you
So
know,
funny, Johnny.
So
there are some
So
people
funny.
that it's just like, how did you not get wrapped around a tree at some point? Like I genuinely wonder, like how A, how do you have a kid, and B, like how are you alive? Like you should be an art piece where you're literally just like, you're part of the weeping willow, and like maybe 2 or 3 people come to your
How is
funeral.
there not a cross on the corner of entrance of a highway with Reverend Johnny on it before you enter the 101?
Bless up, baby, bless up.
What's up? Why isn't there a lock with your name and a heart on it on some gate over the 101?
Why isn't there a white bike?
Dude, have you?
A fucking white bike. I'm always like,
Yo,
it's like, hey, that bike still looks
Okay.
good, man.
wait, but do people put those white bikes up is because they died while
riding
on a bike?
Yeah, I think so. Which sucks because like it could have been him.
Well, I'm always every time I see him, I'm like, damn, that's a nice bike, man. It's still chained up, but
He's hanging on it.
you're like, damn, I really.
Not today,
Man,
Satan. Not today.
God damn.
Dude, so we wind up being in a room filled with a bunch of like wannabe trap dudes, and then they start doing like a diss off on each other, and
Yeah.
he was just like,
Yeah,
was flipping
the
out.
fucking absurdness of it, and like, there's a bunch of black dudes in there, and I was like, man, I got to do my best, like, my
best what?
Best what?
I gotta do my. I gotta do my best jokes about slavery because this is gonna be like this is
Be a sinking shit, baby.
ultimate. Wait. Ultimate risk, ultimate reward. Okay. And I was going through them, and I was ultimate risk, but I was like, dude, fuck it. You like
He
like,
kept typing on his phone and going like, dude, how about this? When I was like,
This could either go really well,
like this could go really well,
or this could be Amistad. Okay, like
or really bad.
this could be Amistad, baby.
Okay,
Morgan
my-
Freeman.
But here's the thing: it's like, dude,
Because they were
ultimate
fucked up. dude. They
ultimate
were all
risk,
fucked up.
ultimate risk, ultimate reward, and then you finally know, oh shit, this shit works. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I did a couple of them, but I didn't do any slavery jokes for sure.
We
but,
we kept it mostly to crowd work.
Yeah.
which
was
with
pretty wild.
them was hard because they're all like this, like
Yeah.
they're all like, "Oh no, Percocet and
Money,
Xanax."
mask off.
Yeah, no, I
Mask
know who
off.
I am.
Because
I know
I know people think that they're cool doing drugs, but then when you actually watch people that are on drugs, it's like, oh, you look fucking dumb.
Yeah,
You look
Yeah.
dumb. Like
Yeah.
when we were on Dead Proteins, we look fucking dumb.
Duh.
Yo,
Hello.
okay. And then after it made it up, everything was made up after because we met this guy named Squirt God.
Hell
We met a guy named
Squirt
Squirt
God.
God.
Shout out to Squirt God
And
official.
He was like the best audience member that night. He was really listening because he's cracking it when I yelled about the girl with the probiotic choo-choo. Yeah, with the yogurt cup there. Yeah.
Squirt Guy was cool because he kind of looked like Bad Bunny, but also he spoke. He was Russian.
He's Russian. There was one other dude in there from Russia.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and he was like, the other guy came out and he's like, "Brusnada Frada," and the other guy was like, "Oh, Brusnada Frada,"
Mr. Frada.
and then they start talking, "The foot is Sepulveda."
Two bullets, two done.
And all I heard was, I kept hearing "Cocana." I was like, "Oh, very good." And I was like, "Oh, I know my good buddy Sydney. He's Surka. Yeah,
Surka.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Hey.
Thursday, Friday. Yeah.
Dude, and this guy was like one of those guys who's like, he's like smoking a cigarette. We're like, dude, so what do you do? He's like, he's like, yeah, dude, I just fucking I run parties. Like it's just like it's fucking wild, dude. Like I fucking get bitches and like you fucking just have a good fucking time. We got strippers coming tonight, dude. But like tonight, he's like, yeah, they'll probably be here. Wait, when they're coming? Oh yeah, it's like 10 minutes, man.
Dude, that's so wild.
Like, literally, he's like,
What are they gonna do? Whippets with fucking strippers?
Yeah.
Dude, Johnny was looking like he was gonna do anything with
Dude,
anybody. He was
Johnny,
like, "You come here, smoke me, hit me."
dude, Johnny, okay.
Yeah, Johnny, I hope you're okay.
I want
You're
to
still
go
okay.
back just to check up.
Well,
on
the
him.
thing is, we told him, we're like, "Hey, so or we talked to another guy, another comic, and
because it was wild. It
Yeah.
was wild.
and we're trying to ask him. I was like, "Man, is this like only Monday through Friday?" He goes, "No, this is every night." I'm like, "This is every night? They're doing this every night?" He goes, "Yeah."
And then another guy was like, "Oh, dude," he's like, "Dude, this is the mecca of comedy." And I was like, "You know what? I don't think it is.
Really
I don't
different.
think it is.
For right now, yeah, it
For
is.
LA,
And
maybe.
it-
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like a really alt room.
it's
Apocalyptic.
It's
It's
apocalyptic.
apocalyptic as fuck.
It's APC apocalyptic.
It's APAC.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
APAC.
APAC.
It's APAC lip.
APAC lip.
I don't know. Fucking APAC lip.
APAC tick.
APAC tip. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I missed an interesting.
No,
night.
you missed
Yeah.
it. Yeah, because all the
But
time.
honestly,
man,
though, I want to go back because I want you to experience
Fuck.
it. Because
we're gonna get you stoned.
yeah,
and then we're gonna
it's fucking
take
wild
you.
because like it's
and
just
you're
like
gonna
it's
be
an out of body
worried.
experience. But unfortunately, we will be back. But yeah.
Here we are talking shit. We're gonna be back to the
Yeah, we're
business.
still gonna be back. Like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
man.
It's an experience, you know.
We're like an abused little puppy. We're
It's
coming on
like
back,
watching.
baby.
It's like watching. You ever see a car that was like on fire on the freeway, and like, whoa, I never seen that before. And you like slow down a little bit, and then you get the fumes in your eyes. Like, oh fuck, okay, I'm going. and then you loop back around. That's like what it's like. Yeah.
You ever just you ever just stare at a shopping cart as it hits another car and you're like, oh my god, I should stop.
Have you ever
But I'm
seen?
gonna keep watching.
You know my favorite. You know my favorite is when you go to the store and you see like a little kid. You know he's a little shit, but like you're like, okay, well his parents not fucking looking. It's not my problem. And he goes up to like, Albertsons used to have like a Krispy Kreme section. I don't know if you guys remember that. They used to have like a little donut.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I literally, I swear to God, this little kid that, you know, had like juice stains on the side of his mouth, he goes up to the little Krispy Kreme thing and he puts his hand in, takes a bite of a donut and puts it back. And I was like, you little motherfucker. This was pre-corona, obviously, but you know.
you little
That's what it's
Mussolini. You little Mussolini. I would have smacked that child on the mouth like
Oh,
3 pops.
I hate when people. I hate when
I would have
people
played him like a
touch my
fucking
mouth.
like a South American drum.
which
No. You'd be like, hey, little boy, open your mouth, and you smack him on the back of the head, and then you hit him so hard it goes.
Which brings me to another point. Well, we're gonna introduce a new part of the show.
Ding, ding, ding.
Every part of the show is there's gonna be a part of the show called "Bye, Bitch."
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch. Which is basically our chance to like rant on people that we don't like, or some maybe we met somebody
Someone that's on our radar.
something that's on our radar and like it's kind of itching us. So does anybody want to go first? Do you want me to go first or?
Well, since
First off,
I fucking bought the boys some fucking Baja Blast freezes. It's a staple of the Funny Uncle podcast. Taco Bell fucking sponsor us.
Yeah.
But the lady I was ordering it from, she literally handed. I got 3 drinks. I'm alone in the car. She gave me 3 drinks. She never gave me a cup holder. She's like, "Oh, the straws are in the bag." I was like, "Oh." Okay, so I opened the bag. There's no fucking straws, and they both had horchata before, so they had straws. And your boy didn't get a fucking straw.
on the horror.
So, bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
At my work the other day, first person I sit down at my work, he decides to come in, and he's like the type of guy like, "Oh, hey, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Yeah. Oh, school time? Okay. Oh, man. Whoa, look at this. Oh, ha, ha. And like literally, like he put his fucking arm around me. I was like, "Bro, come here, bro." And I've never really done this to someone. I was like, I like shrunk away. I was like, don't touch me, dude. Don't touch me. There's your seat over there. Yeah, I didn't even tell him anything because I knew he was gonna get kicked out within 2 minutes. I was like, dude, go sit over there and just chill, homie. And then I walked away. I've never done that before. I could have gotten in trouble, but he got kicked out anyways. So all I have to say is,
Oh, speaking of your work, also, we went to Robert's work. He works at a brewery, and there was this girl. Okay, you know when some people
wannabe UCI student.
Yeah, you know, like there are certain people. I mean, obviously we all get loud when we drink, and you know we're not hating on that.
We were exceptionally loud, but
Yeah, but these people, there's a certain type of people that gets exceptionally loud in public
remember
when
what
they
she
drink.
said?
I don't even fucking remember.
Oh yeah, I want to shoot Gabby.
Yeah. And then we were imitating her because it was just so loud.
Well, we kept
and
talking
obnoxious.
about like how we love. Gabe always brings up the fact like, yeah, I just love the sound of like when you put like a 9mm gun in someone's mouth
and their teeth chatter on the barrel.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a fucked up, funny image.
and she interrupts. She's like,
Fucked up.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys. Are you guys talking shit?
No. Some other dude, some other pussy ass white boy was like, "Oh, I think they're talking shit," and she turns around, she's super fucked up. She's like, "Excuse me, are you talking shit?" I'm like, "Girl, are we really gonna fight right now? I will turn you into a goddamn California roll. I will fucking break your goddamn back, not in a sexual way, because me too, okay,
Dude, and
You know what you should have
fighting,
did?
okay?
You should have looked back at her and you should have went like this.
I will say this: the 2 girls we were with, they both were like,
Dude, they were okay. The girls that we were with were ready to throw
hit a
down
hoe. They
Because it
wanted
was-
to catch hands
because
dude.
we're just like, dude, what are we doing? Like,
Because this girl was like the type who was like a little princess, like
Oh,
daddy's
yeah.
little girl, and the 2 girls we were with are like, we have stabbed people.
oh yeah, for sure.
It's kind of hot. I was like, stab me in the
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah. When little Asian girl against 2 Latinas, you're not gonna
You're
win.
not gonna
I'm
win.
sorry.
Look in the history books. It's just not gonna win. All right, Frank, you
You know what? This actually happened a couple hours ago. We were gonna actually film at a taco spot, and we had already started filming, and we walked in, and they were actually already closed, and the lady was kind of already being a bitch. So
She was kinda hot,
in
though.
my mind, I was like, "Bye, bitch! I'm going back."
What was the name of the taco spot?
Nah, we might shoot there next week.
Yeah, we
Okay,
might shoot
all
there
right.
next week, you know.
That's fair.
So hi,
Hi, bitch. But fuck you, bitch. Yeah. So, but yeah. So,
God damn it.
damn. That was
Well,
damn.
that might be a good segment.
That's a good segment. We'll keep
We'll have to punch that up.
That's a
Yeah,
very good,
let's get one
exciting
like that.
segment.
Just be mindful. Of the mics.
Well, since we are on the subject of LA, there's been several documentaries that have been released on Netflix recently
Yes.
talking about the darker side of LA, because everybody thinks, oh my God, La La Land, oh my God, that won an Oscar, oh my God, Emma Stone and what's fucking Ryan Gosling, who's gonna play Barack Obama in a meme movie.
Liars.
But okay, so the 2 documentaries, one was the Nightstalker about Richard Ramirez, and the other one was about the Cecil Hotel. Both of which are kind of intertwined. If we're talking intersectionality, see, here's the thing. We see groups, marginalized groups, on Skid Row, and they often are lower income, and they often like to partake in drugs. They have mental illness. They have all this other stuff, and we need to help these people. Even though a lot of them will fucking stab you or kill you.
No, because that's the thing.
Are they brown
That's the
though?
thing. Some of them.
Enough.
Like
Enough.
most of them.
Most of them.
Hey,
There's a good percentage.
Hey, enough to talk about it.
Here's the thing. If I will say this, if you're gonna go to Skid Row, because we've all gone to shows downtown LA, Bring an offering. Bring a peace offering.
Yes.
I'm gonna give. I don't know if Robert, Frank, you weren't there. I don't know if you'll remember this. Robert and I went to a show probably like 3 or 4 years ago. It was in a really shitty part of LA. I'm trying to remember I can't remember the name of the venue. Anyway, we walk literally 2 steps out of the parking lot. I had a Arizona iced tea that was half drank in my hand. We're walking out, and some nice gentleman came up to us.
Struggling individual.
A struggling individual came up to us. He said the N-word. I'm not going to say the N-word, but he said, "Hey, brother, you got something for me?" And I literally looked at him like, "Here, man, you want this half-drank thing?" And he just took it and he left. See, here's the thing. You don't want to get jumped? Just have a nice little peace offering. Put a little fucking Nature Valley bar in your back pocket. Hey, man, here you go. I'm
Just shake it up so it's crumbs and open it and throw it on the ground. So if he runs out, he's like, "Wow!" He's like tripping on the.
He starts getting it like a pigeon. He's like, "Oh, oh, oh."
See, the thing is, I'm not
chicken picking.
I'm not trying to victim blame or anything, because there's a lot of people that got
No,
stabbed.
dude, you can't even imagine.
But the thing is, like, you gotta like prepare a little bit. Like all these people that come to LA that think, "Oh my God, I'm just gonna be into it." Like, do some fucking research. Like, you wouldn't go to New York by yourself and not know where the fuck you're
Which
staying.
is the whole thing about Elisa Lam.
Yeah, the person-
Elisa Lam, dude.
Yeah.
She,
Rest in peace.
If you don't know
poor
the
girl,
story, yeah.
poor girl.
2013, right?
2013 from Canada, right?
Yes.
And she came to California looking for the sunny breeze and for the lovely coast, and all she got was a potential demon ghost in a hotel elevator. If you haven't seen the footage,
She took a swim in the hotel water tank.
And the weirdest part
she didn't
about
even get
that-
to the beach.
she didn't get to feel the sand
She
between her
didn't
toes.
She didn't even get to get the coast.
She just felt
Oh no! I hope I don't fall.
God damn.
Okay, no,
Well,
but
the weirdest
seriously,
part
the
of-
footage is haunting. It's
But
really
the weirdest part
creepy.
about that whole thing is the fact that if she would have put herself in that water tank where
Did
they
we say the
found-
hotel? We said Cecil Hotel.
The Cecil Hotel,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Sorry.
Which no longer it's still
It's
the building
there.
still
I don't
exists,
think you
but
can check it
but you
in.
can't check it. They're trying to renovate it, I guess.
What were you saying now?
Sorry.
What I was saying is that so when they found her because a bunch of people were complaining about the water pressure being very low, but also the water was murky. Right?
Yeah, it was like it was like brown.
It was like brown or
Yeah.
gray.
and it tasted funky.
Yeah, and it tasted funky.
my God,
So
that's
they ended up
Getting that Asian ass juice, baby.
Oh my!
R.I.P. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, water drains down. It was, and she was found
This is
face
what
up.
happens
the
when
Asian
Gabe,
plum- is the Asian
this
plum
is
sauce.
Gabe when he gets laid. This is Gabe
No,
when he
okay,
gets laid.
no. But hear me out. Hear
It's
me
the
out.
soy sauce, baby.
Hear me.
No, it's the fish sauce.
No. Because if you think about it, she was found like this. She was like this, and the water, was draining down. So it, I mean, it was either her feet or her butt. So
Got the Cecil Hotel fish sauce.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
God.
Even in the documentary, some lady was like, "Oh yeah, I was brushing my teeth and the water just tasted kind of like gamey." I was like, "Oh."
I felt like I was at a Chinese restaurant down and out and.
And her poor parents. There's like video of her poor parents that are like
so nice.
It's just like
they look so
you,
nice.
and it's. I mean, we're joking around now. It's been like 8 years. I mean, still.
it was
R.I.P.
2013, which is crazy.
2013.
I barely remember that.
But it was crazy just because also she had mental illness. She was bipolar.
Oh, well, she. I
She was and that's the crazy part, and we have friends who are bipolar that have episodes and stuff. So like, this is a very near and dear thing to our heart, even though we joke about
Here's
it.
the weird thing, though. Here's the weird thing about this. Was when
real quick. So, back to my point. Like the issue with the whole thing is that the water tank is big. So if she would have done it herself, if she would have climbed in there, the lid would still be off. But the fact that the lid was on meant that somebody put her there and closed it.
So it could suggest that someone did it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because it would be impossible for her to put it back on if she was in there.
Yeah.
Because in the footage on the elevator, the one weird detail was the fact that like, so she presses all the buttons, she's acting erratically, all this stuff. Then she does that weird shit with her hands where she's like,
That
going
was
like
so weird. She was
this,
doing like something
weird
weird
stuff. And then the fucking elevator was staying there. It wouldn't shut.
I think they found out she pressed
the open button 100 times.
and this is what the documentary goes into. She pressed the hold button, but here was the other thing: the footage was tampered with. There's like 50 seconds that are missing from the footage. So that the
What?
part where the door opens, there's like it like you can see it skip.
Cause you know what, that hotel's fucked up. For you to work there, that manager lady, I thought she was
creepy. She was creepy. Yeah.
than Richard Ramirez. I thought she was fucking scary. She's like, oh, this is, you never know what's gonna happen.
She had those like raised cheekbones and those sucked
She's
in.
like, oh,
fucking,
sorry. 1 second, there's a 5-year-old chicken bone in my fucking tooth.
Yeah, she was a little weird.
That has a fly swatter. I always get him. Some shit like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of wild shit that happened there. But yeah, Richard
Some
Ramirez.
shit like that.
Dude, Richard Ramirez actually stayed there at one point, and like he would like after he would rape and kill someone, he would walk to through downtown LA with
Go to the alley.
bloody clothes on, enter through the back entrance while he's taking his clothes off. So when he gets into the hotel, he's just in his bloody
Let
underwear.
me clear this up. He would take his clothes off in the alleyway and then walk in his underwear.
Yeah, in his underwear.
Through
yeah.
the lobby.
And nobody would say anything. That's the craziest fuck. That's what kind of hotel it is. That's what like.
Cecil Hotel, you're on notice.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
But R.I.P. R.I.P. though for sure. But bye, bitch.
But I think did you guys also hear about Ted Bundy too?
Did he stay there?
too?
So the thing is that
And Richard Ramirez studied him too, didn't he?
yeah, but the Ted Bundy used to stay there, I guess, in the
70s?
like in the late 70s, I guess, and so obviously his the people he's killed is the ones that we know about is like 20 or 30, but he says he's killed like over 90 to 100. So now you got to think about whenever he was staying there, he probably like killed prostitutes or killed like
Dude,
homeless
'cause,
people
like,
and just like
That's the craziest part. Oh, I mean, now
The
it's
80s,
there's
man.
not as many like. I mean, obviously there still are prostitutes, but like back in like the 70s, 80s, 90s,
Oh, it was way more.
there was way,
Especially
way,
like,
way,
dude,
way
New
more.
York,
crazy.
dude, New York was a completely different stomping ground because they would have live sex shows, prostitution was rampant, like all this stuff. Which, like, you know,
And then Rudy Giuliani came and sweated over everybody. He's like, hey, we're going to stop and frisk, okay? And then 9/11's going to happen, and I'll have my moment in the sun. And then Trump gets elected, and then I just
His
go
name-
down.
his name's Rudy Cucciani.
I go down. I go down like the towers. I just go like there's my career. It's up here, and then it goes
And then it
down.
went-
And then it ends at the at the Four Seasons flower shop.
And then it went. Bye, bitches. Bye, bye.
But-
You put your career on a catapult, and then you snipped it and go bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I finished the Nightstalker documentary.
It's
and
fucking wild.
It was tough because you can
also
only,
our
you can
homie
only watch one
our
episode
homie
at
Chuck
a time.
Roque.
Yeah.
is
Our
on.
homie-
Oh, he was. He's the guy
homie
shooting
Chuck
the gun.
Roque, aka Carlos Roque. He's works on set and he's dope and he's
Freelance.
he's freelance, but he also was he was for a shot he was playing. For a shot, he was Richard Ramirez. Like he's like you can't really see his face, but
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
blurred
kinda
out.
It's
But
blurred
he
out a little
pulls
bit,
the
but
trigger.
yeah, but it's him. So
Yeah.
shout out
Okay.
to Chuck.
Let's think about this for a second. So my thing that I was trying to figure out the whole Richard Ramirez thing. So there's a part in the documentary where the detective's like, oh, they're talking to him and like trying to get some info out of him as they caught him, and he did some shit where he just like had his head down, and all of a sudden he just started like lifting his arms, like this. And this is, mind you, these detectives have seen the people's brains blown up. They've seen old woman raped, like dead in a
And
bed.
their eyes scooped out. With
Literally
little
eyes
spoons.
taken. Like they have seen the worst shit. And he said that he literally thought this guy was gonna float around and attack him. Because, dude, this guy just was a representation of what evil is. Because imagine this: when you're killing someone, you have the intent, or you just have the malicious thing to do it, right? You're like, I'm just gonna kill this person, whatever. I wouldn't know, right? But the thing about Ramirez is that he was sexually turned on by the fact that people had fear in their eyes when he'd do it. And he was doing it for Satan.
Yeah.
They would be like, oh, God, please help me, God. And he'd say, no, don't say help me, God. Pray to Satan as I do it. Yeah. And, like, dude, listen, whether you believe in it, hell, or I don't think I believe in hell, but, like, I do believe in intention, and I do believe that that can manifest in a ethereal form, not in a dimension we can perceive. But, dude,
Yeah.
dog.
Well, it was also crazy.
And then the woman that want to fuck him, the woman that want to ride Satan's dick.
Hey,
dude.
here's the thing. Like all these
Ride
girls
the
like
fire.
they're like, oh my god, he's so hot. Like I'm just a little suburban like little white girl from fucking Kentucky, and my parents like they're super religious, but like they don't get me, and like he's just so hot, and you know his teeth are all fucked up, and he just like
I hope it's fine. I hope his penis has like 3 prongs on it, like a little fork.
Oh my
like,
god!
deep
I just
fork.
like none of the boys from my area make me come, and I just really want him to fucking stab me, make me come.
I want him to stab me in the coach.
Well, that's a crazy thing that like I'm glad. Well, I don't know about you guys, but like I not to diss any sex because sexuality is a spectrum, but like if it takes you killing somebody to get off, like that's the only way you can get off. Like fuck, man, like that's pretty hardcore, man.
At least, well, yeah. That's
Or like, but or also like another spectrum of that would be like if you need to asphyxiate yourself to come, like that's hardcore, man.
That's
like,
hardcore,
that's like,
man.
fuck,
R.I.P.
like,
What's
holy
his face
shit,
from
man.
Kill Bill, man. Fuck.
Dude,
Yeah. Like
I mean,
it's just
it's
like,
R.I.P. JoJo Siwa.
again, like not distance sexuality.
You know
like,
JoJo
yeah.
Siwa does that shit.
To each your own and everything, but it's just like, man, like, holy shit, like, you know, it's like, man, if that's the only way you can come, like, fuck, like, imagine not being able to fucking come like naturally. You have to fucking be like almost half that past.
I went through a phase where I used to own a horse and I would
Oh,
tie.
God, where's this going?
I
go?
I don't have the horse anymore.
No. She went bye, bitch. Because I would attach a rope around her neck, and then she'd run off, and I'd tie it to my scrotum, and she would yank it, and I would fucking just get dragged like a. And I'd have to make sure she stopped before I got to gravel, or I would tear my ass up.
Gravel was your limit.
And I call
Don't
it
go to the dirt road.
I call it the Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Oh fuck! Oh Jesus! Well, dude, it's okay. Well, it's crazy because like, yeah, he would have to get off by killing someone, but also he was also a fucking pedophile. So it's like there's like that element too. And the documentary goes into the fact that like they never convicted him of any of like the molestations because they didn't want to bring the kids into the court and have to like
And
relive
dude, they were
that.
talking about the fact that like a little kid was like, I want to testify so this doesn't happen to little kids, and literally
She was, like,
three different
5 or
detectives,
6 years old.
3 different detectives went in and couldn't even last a minute talking to him and coming out weeping.
Yeah.
Because how do you
like
talk to
like
a
hardened
child
ass
like that?
men like
Like
Yeah.
all jokes aside, we joke about everything because life's fucked up, but there are some levels of inhumanity that
Yeah.
are just like inconceivable.
It's
Inconceivable.
It's wild.
Like if our worst crime on the earth is making fun of Lamb's fish sauce coochie. So be it.
hey, duck sauce, baby. Duck sauce.
Damn, that was it. That was
God
it.
damn
That was
it.
the one we missed.
You know what's crazy? Like, what if?
What if before,
That's the worst one
before
we've
she got
done.
in the tank, she was like, baby, baby.
Oh god. Then she's in like, baby. Oh my god. And we draw the line there.
That's the line in the sand.
And we draw the line. There is a line in
But
comedy.
the
and
tide
guess what
comes
it
in
is?
and washes the sand away. All the time.
Fuck.
Episode 13, the unlucky number where we get canceled.
Oh, this is 13?
13.
Oh, it's the unlucky one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But for real though, if you are gonna go travel by yourself, especially if you're a woman, please research the place before you go.
Or hit up Squirt God to take you.
Or hit
'cause
up
he's got
Squirt God.
connections.
Because, you know, he has the best parties.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
he's
it's
just like,
funny.
you know, I have some strippers that might come through, but like, whatever. It's not cool.
No, because he's like, what do you throw the party? He's like, oh yeah, we got like a couple places out in like Lancaster. Yeah.
Jeez.
Lancaster.
That's how he did it.
Lancaster.
No. Do you remember the part where he's like, yeah, like there's some guys that like they set up like tents, but like it's like 2-floor tents, and
It's
it's
like, no,
like
dude, we
they
have,
have
like,
like a fucking like
We have a townhouse.
they have like a fucking like jacuzzi. In there.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's,
it's
we get fucking litty, like the
We give
littiest.
Stu the
We
littiest.
zoom in, you know.
I feel like
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you guys are describing sounds like a fucking juggalo carnival. Like
Yeah,
what-
no,
like,
no.
like you if you show up like
bunch of fucking carnies. Just
No,
like,
yeah,
they
it looks
kind of
awful.
were. He was like the ringleader because he's like, oh yeah, all those guys inside, those are like my people. Yeah, like I brought them.
I'm
crazy.
low key kind of curious to like know what a gathering of the juggalos is like. I know it's probably awful, but like like it's like
Probably smells like a ham sandwich left in the sun.
in a bag.
No,
Like in a bag with mayo.
and then
with mayo.
corn water. You know what I'm talking about? Like corn, like when
Corn
you wash
water.
like corn after they cook corn, and there's like that water that's like left over. Corn water.
I don't know what that smells like. Is it bad?
just wait, young boy.
honestly though,
just wait.
ham sandwich with a lot of mayo and like romaine lettuce on
Horseradish.
there, or like
Oh
lettuce.
no,
Dude.
So like
In
the
the
bag,
sun?
the bag's all like wet. Oh yeah.
It makes this type of face out.
No.
And there's
Gives you,
Faygo.
gives you a big old fat lip when you eat it.
And there's Faygo everywhere. I think it's so funny that when TikTok kids like, oh my god, I'm gonna make the song about blueberry Faygo. It's like, bitch, are you a juggalo? Like, you know what? This is like Middle America's staple. Okay, like they call it pop. Okay, you're gonna get popped in the fucking mouth, you dumbass bitch. Bitch. Fuck. Any other comments or thoughts other than ass water?
I just wish. No. I was gonna be like, oh, I wish I didn't see that part of life. I'm like, no, I'm actually, because there was this weird apocalyptic feel to it. Because I'm afraid that, because you know how you look at lists of like what happens in a civilization goes through like Roman Empire downfall,
Yeah.
and a rise in sexuality happens, OnlyFans, and then a rise in hedonism happens, and a rise in like weird spiritual shit, which is happening too in a lot of areas. I don't want to read into it too much, but it's just apocalyptic. And I feel like all these QAnon fucking crazy fucking Bible thumpers are like onto something now.
Yeah.
I don't think they are, but like
had-
sometimes it is. I'm like, ugh.
They made the mistake of believing in Trump. Like, I feel like half of it is like the actual part of like, I mean, we have to have a conversation
They
about
always use the same words.
pedophiles.
Open your eyes.
There is a huge
Stop
sex
being a
trafficking
puppet.
It's like,
problem, you know?
you're just, bitch, this was your first conspiracy theory. Get the fucking
Literally,
line.
yeah, dude. It's all the people that are like, "Oh, 9/11. No, you're a fucking idiot if you believe in the 9/11 conspiracy."
and then this was the conspiracy they fucking
This is
chose.
the one. Oh, this
You're
was the
a
one.
fucking idiot, dude. You're
I'm
literally
sorry.
fucking like pick a good one. Pick the JFK one. Pick I don't know Area 51.
Because there's actually shit in JFK.
Get off a clubhouse. Yeah.
Pick the Panama Papers, goddamn
Yeah,
it.
that's another
Come
one.
on, dude.
Come fucking on. But seriously, there is something to the point of like whatever Epstein was, that's very fucking real. And
Yes.
unfortunately, QAnon.
Epstein, Weinstein, and then Maxwell.
Yeah. And unfortunately, QAnon kind of fucking steamrolled the like a lot of that talking point because everybody's like, oh fuck Trump.
QAnon made crazy points that tied into your theories like a Fisher Price toy. Anyone can go beep beep bop bop boop boop. The world's run by the Jews. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it was just and it's just like this weird fucking anti-Semitic shit.
It's almost like
what?
it's like imagine a bunch of country people like just I don't know, that's a bad way to say it, but a bunch of people that just like aren't very like they don't meet a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, all right? And they're like have like a toy, and the toy's like, oh, like POC, people of color's representation. This one doesn't fit in my head, so I'm just gonna put mine in it because I don't fucking understand other people's
They're adults,
backgrounds.
dude. There's adults playing with Fisher. They're trying to fit like the little things and the shapes and the little
Pop
box.
it. Twist it.
The
Pull it.
cow goes moo. The duck goes
Pop
wah,
it.
wah.
Twist it.
God damn it.
Pull it.
Bob from Alabama says, "Get those off my lawn. I'm gonna hit the with my cat. I don't want that little boy on my lawn. He's a like that. He's a bad person."
Talk about the real N word.
Yeah, no, I'm just bummed that we really fucked up the use of the N word. Like the N word really shouldn't have been. It should have been a Nazi. It should have been Nazi.
should have been Nazi, for sure.
Because really, the power behind it should have been Nazi. It should have been Nazi.
Yeah,
That's a joke I have. It could have hit harder. Anyways,
you should do that in a black room.
I should have. Frank wanted
the
me to.
black
Frank
room.
told me to do it. Frank told me to do
Vicky's.
it.
That's what I want to know is who the fuck is Vicky? If that's his
That's his
child,
daughter.
if that's
If
his
that's
daughter's
his
name,
daughter.
Oh no.
Can you imagine?
Oh, baby, this is
Imagine-
yours when you grow up.
Imagine we go back and there's a poster saying missing Vicky.
Oh no.
They can't find her
And
or
then-
Johnny.
And then they find her in the fucking water tower.
No.
No.
And that's how we end it, folks.
That's how we end it. Be a good fucking parent.
Be a good parent.
Don't have kids if you're not ready.
Slamador, where can they find
You
you?
can find me on Instagram at Slamador, Slamador. All right, or on TikTok.
You can find me on Instagram at LubyBoob. And also my band Shaw Nova. We got an EP coming out very soon. More details on that later.
Name?
It's gonna be called Kenja, which is short. It's a Japanese slang term, Kenja Taimyu, which means sage time, which translates to post nut clarity, which I feel like is a very appropriate thing right now because we all need to. Have
You want to listen to this after you have to like cup and waddle to get the towel. You know what I mean? In
Exactly.
between that space.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. That's the only time you need to listen.
You're trying to get off that icky sticky.
I'm all about that post nut gut, where you
Get it
have-
on your
where
belly button?
where your nut sits on your gut after, and you just stay there and you lay.
And you're just sitting there like
Your nuts just.
I like
sitting on your-
when
your
you
nuts just
fall
sitting on
asleep
your
and you wake
gut.
up the next day. You're like, oh my god, is that glue? Nope.
Nope.
Why is this hair stuck here?
You're like,
You can.
It's a spider web of glue.
Oh, Elmer's. Oh,
there's
Elmer's.
50 children here.
Tacky glue. Oh, God. Okay. You can find me at LFrankXE, ELFrankXE, and also check out my taco review show, which is called Mouthful of Tacos. We're trying to follow me, DM me some good locations. We've been. This has been episode 13.
This
of the
was
Funny
our
Uncle Podcast.
Darkest episode.
Yeah, that's probably the
Yeah,
darkest
yeah.
one.
Darkest
But I mean,
episode
we
for
talked
sure.
about dark content.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I'm
That's
kinda-
true.
Yeah,
gonna
we're just being
remember that.
honest. We
Just
always
being
want to be
honest.
honest and funny, and we'll do anything for the joke. To be honest.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, and don't listen to us. We're just fucking idiots, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
it's-
do listen to us, maybe. I don't
do
know.
listen to
I
us.
think we do touch on some
And
interesting
honestly,
shit.
you probably already think like that too. So
Yeah.
dirty birdie.
Don't be afraid of saying what you want to hear.
right,
As
boys.
always, guys, how we always send it off.
Know
your worth.
Know
your
your
girth.
Catch you guys next
We'll
time.
see you guys later. Take care. Bye.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.